Hi, this is the Match Now with Sean channel. Hey!
Hello.
And it's actually something that me and Joe actually agreed on. Was that
Wow.
there's rumours.
That's not often.
Hello.
This is Match Now with Sean, and you see I've got two people beside me for a
Hey,
change.
Sean. Yeah, we should. Get him in here. Get him in. Come on.
There you go, my man.
Yeah, it's a little bit of eye candy for you. Hello, this is Match Now with Sean, with your host Sean Healy. Hope that everything's gone all good for you. Hope everybody's feeling good. Let's go fix this camera. That's a bit better. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so hope everybody's keeping good, keeping well. Enjoying this nice weather outside. And poor result yesterday, but it is what it is. I think first half we were actually alright. Second half, not so alright, but I think for me it confirmed one or two that it was on the borderline of do I keep or sell, good enough, not good enough. And I think yesterday kind of confirmed a few for me that just aren't quite up to it. I think a lot of the players just were on the beach kind of thing and weren't bothered. Which is it's a bit of a worry for me for next season, but it is what it is. Didn't really mean a massive amount. Like, yeah, there's the financial side of it, but that's about it, really. I know it's just sounds a bit lackluster, but that it doesn't matter. But it, there's more important things. There was like players keeping themselves for the World Cup and whatever. So yeah. All right. So I'm gonna get into a bit of a long keep sell kind of thing. Um, and want to get into it right now. First player came in this summer with a bit of a hype around him. But I think he's kind of struggled, but I'd still keep him, and that's Lucas Perry. I'd keep him as maybe and loan him out maybe to a Premier League team because I think there's definitely a keeper in there, but I don't think he's ready yet. He hasn't adapted quite well to the Premier League, and it's just that fear if I doubt, should I say, that it's not his level, but it might just be that he hasn't adapted. I think he hasn't adapted yet, so I'd send him out on loan, get that bit of that extra year of experience. I'd sell him maybe to a Coventry, maybe loan him out to a Coventry, maybe or a Hull. They won't be too far away from where he lives, from where he's living. It's a close drive down. So yeah, possibly loan him out to a Premier League club. Meslier, I think we all can agree that he's gonna be gone. Um, just hasn't been given the minutes. I think he should have been gone last summer. I think that club in Turkey were looking at him, and we decided not to sell him. Which I thought was a bit weird. I thought we just got rid. Was a great keeper for us, but up until the year we got relegated, and there was a lot of problems around. I think there could be a keeper in there. He's still young enough that he can make a good career out of for him, but don't think it's going to be at Leeds. Cardano. I'd keep him. I'd keep him. I'd give him another year. I'd give him a year extension. I think because I think we're good number 2. Because I think we're going to need to get. I'd bring in a keeper, maybe 2. But definitely a keeper. I'd bring in. And I think that would give, and he can kind of learn off and off Caldero, and he's got that experience, whatever. But keep him because the same player has. But I think there is better out there. Alex Cairns, I think gone. And I'd bring up Mahady. I'd bring Mahady through and let him be the third choice keeper. And you could still dip into the 21s and keep evolving there and keep progressing. But I'd let him. I think Mahady's done all right. So I think there's a bit of a foot in the door, I think. Next, I'm going to get on to now is Mr. Pascal Struijk, the pirate, the sexy pirate. I'd sell him. Get a good profit on him. And I think there was teams looking at him last year, and teams looking at him again this summer. I think he's proud to the odd mistake. He's proud to mistakes, and I think Rodon's been covering his arse for a long time. A lot of times, Rodon's covered his arse, I think, with his pace, and so has Biol has covered Pascal's mistakes up as well. I think you can get caught ball watching. You can get caught wrong footed a lot. Gives the ball away, like against Chelsea, and give the ball away. And was it Pascal that was at fault for the first goal? I can't really remember. Yesterday, I can't remember, but he's been caught ball watching all season, and I think it's about time he cashed in on him. Jacobio, 100% keep. Probably been one of the best signings this summer. Best signings this summer, I think. One of them anyway. Up there with Goodmanson and Stack. Next one, Rodon. Yeah, it was that fun for the second goal. It's got caught out a couple of times, not jumping for balls, for headers, and just the odd time, a couple of times being cut out with that. But I like his leadership. I think he should be captain of the club. I know that'll piss off a lot of people, but it is what it is. I like him. I like Rodon a lot. Barnell, I think is a good squad option, so I'd keep. Was done quite well when needed to. Just please don't put my fullback. The only bad games I've really seen him in seen him play when he's been put at fullback, and he's not a fullback. He's like a giraffe on skates. He is. It's just he's too big and awkward. He's too tall and awkward to be a centre back or to be a fullback. Goodmanson, obviously keep. Um, Byram will let go. I think you'd sell him to a championship club, maybe Borough. Can link up again with Mr. Luke Ayling. And Jaden Bogle, I'd keep, 100% keep. Justin James, we'll keep him as well. He's done very well when I'm called upon. Pound for pound, probably the best player we've bought, sorry, last summer. Was pound for pound, probably the best we've got that we've bought in. Next one is Mr. Ethan Ampadu, Captain Fantastic. I've at times I've been very critical of him. I still think there's still bits for him to improve on, but yeah, I'd still keep him. And he's a good leader. He's a good leader, and he stepped up to the Premier League quite well. Has had a couple of bad games, but at this level, the level that we're at, you gotta get the odd mistake. Anton Stack next, obviously keep. Very lucky not to be going to the World Cup. Was kept himself relatively fit. So yeah, I'd keep him. Ilya Gruev, I would. I'd keep, just about keep. But if we can get a good deal for him, he's one that I would let go if I got a good deal. But if we got a good deal for him, I'd let him go easily. But if you would, I'd like to keep. I think he's a good passer of the ball. I think he's good at slowing the game down when need be. Like if we're winning the game, so that he can ease out the game quite easily. He's a player can throw on and do his bits, and won't give the ball away too much. Sean Longstaff, 100% keep again for the same reason as Gruev would keep. And Longstaff's got a goal enough. I mean, bit of experience, bit of Premier League experience as well, which I think we really lack. And my buy and sell, who I think we should get, there's a few players I'd bring in that have got Premier League experience. We need to bolster that Premier League experience, Premier League experienced players. Ao Tanaka. I might surprise a few people here, but I'd keep him. Hasn't had a great season. Has had his moments where he hasn't been great this season. He's kind of struggled to step up a little bit, but he's showed glimpses. He's shown little bits. Oh, sorry about this. Oh, knackered. Yes, he's shown bits of quality, I think, Tanaka. But he's also shown he's a bit weak on the ball at times. But I think he's adapting quite well now. He'll be fine. And I'll keep him. Mr. Brendan Aronson. I would keep. I know I'd sell, sorry. He's one that I would sell. I would sell Brendan Aronson. He's only got another year on his contract. I don't think his value is going to get any higher than what it will be this season because he's had a decent season. Um, decent first half of the season anyway. Maybe 3/4 of the season he's played well. It's just that last quarter, I think he hasn't played well recently. His shooting needs to improve on. His shooting needs to improve on. He can do a lot better than what he's shown. And there will be clubs looking at him, I'd say. And his price won't get any higher, so I'd sell. Now Okafor, I would keep. It's done well. Scored a couple of goals against Scum. It looked quite lively in the second half of the season. Things looked a lot better. He's looking to go past players. He's one of the few that likes to go past players. And yes, he has a bit of an injury. He gets the odd injury. My only issue would be he can't play 90 minutes. He hasn't been able to play 90 minutes yet. But that'll come. That'll hopefully come. Next, I've got Willy Nanto. And Willy Nanto, I would. Willy Nanto, I would. I'd sell. Yes, I'd sell. You heard me right. I think he hasn't impressed me too much. I'm just gonna double check here to make sure. It's something. One of the stats, his goal scoring stats. Here we go. Yeah. Yes. He's out of 28, 29 games for Ronaldo. He's only got himself 1 goal and 3 assists. Yeah. 1 goal, 3 assists. That's not good enough. That ain't good enough. It's just not. You can do a lot better. Less the Premier League is just not his. I don't think it's his. Doesn't suit his game. I think he can get caught out of position. He can get himself out caught out of position. I think. If he gets to track back, doesn't score enough. Like, I think people are going to say he wasn't getting enough minutes, da 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 da. Either was Longstaff, either was Tanaka, either was Nemecha. But they made the most of the minutes they were given. And that's the problem. He hasn't, in my opinion, made the most of his minutes that he's been given. Yeah, so just been Mike Grant again for some reason. Next I'm looking at is yes, is Daniel James again. Sell. This is now the third, maybe fourth time he's made a step up. He's he stepped up to the Premier League, and he hasn't done it. He hasn't done too well in the Premier League. I think he's too reliant on his pace. And there's plenty of videos where he said maybe he'd play him at left wing back, and even at that, he just hasn't. He just hasn't been good. He hasn't taken advantage of his minutes. He's been injured a lot. Um, every time he's made the step up to the Premier League, he's really struggled. He's really struggled and hasn't been at his best. I think the Championship is where he's probably going to be going. I think he should be going there. I think I'd send him into the Championship. Maybe Italy might some Italian team might even take him. Calvert Lewin, with 100% keep. Um, but he can be improved on. He can be improved on. I think there's better players out there. Which I'll be talking about in the next video. Yeah, and I think he's done very well this season. He's had bits, but I think he's missing the odd. I think he misses a lot of chances as well. Joel Perot, sell, sell. I don't think he's a Premier League footballer. I think he's more Championship. He's done very well in the Championship every time he's gone down there, but it hasn't been that way to step up. And as for Lucas Nemecha, I'd probably sell as well. His contract is up in 2027, so he's only got another year left on his contract. I'd probably sell. I'd probably sell. He's done decent, but we need to be looking at better. We need to be looking at that better. We need to raise the floor, of the team. So yeah, hopefully don't make the same mistake. I don't think Frank deserves a backing. Unlike what we did with Bielsa, and just didn't back him. I think if he'd won yesterday, he would have been 3 points off Europe. That's how close we got it. That's how close we were there. But it is what it is. And that's it. That's the next video. That's the end of the video. I'm gonna do sell who I want to buy to make up for the players that have or to replace the players that I've said. I think the players that I'm looking at would raise the standard. Bit of Premier League experience in there as well. And hope to see you soon. We'll keep on marching on with Sean.